Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we just unlocked Ndidi's SBC card. I'm going to let you guys know whether or not he's going to be worth unlocking for the price range that he is. I will say this, from base card stats without me looking at the specifics, you have to remember that this card was one of the baby meta cards in the beginning of the year, right? His rare gold card, because of the 4-star weak foot that he had, medium-high work rate, 6-foot height, was really nice to have in a team. So just keep that in mind when it comes to this card because it's a very big deal. The height as well as the work rates and the weak foot is really nice because most of the good CDMs are right-footed without the 4-star weak foot, so it's nice to be able to have that balance between the two where they're going to be a very solid presence in the midfield, right? So we're looking at a card that is 6 foot tall with medium-high work rates, 3-star skill moves, and a 4-star weak foot. With those base card stats, we're starting off really hot. In regards to the traits, he doesn't have any in-game. Attributes. He has 79 acceleration with 82 sprint speed, and defensive stats are not in the perfect range, but he has physical. So obviously with this card, you're going to slap a shadow on him. It's a very obvious thing. I think shadows right now are incredibly expensive, and I pretty much spent all my coins to get this card. I think I have like 13k left. So I'll be able to do the review with this card with just the balance to see if I truly want that pace, but obviously it's going to make the most sense to get because if we take a look at the chemistry styles for this card, the plus 15 acceleration with plus 10 sprint speed is going to give him 94 acceleration with 92 sprint speed, and then his defensive stats are going to be essentially perfect, that with his 6-foot height in game, medium-high work rates, and physical stats that are there as well with 82 strength, 99 stamina, 99 jumping, and 94 aggression, you're looking at a very solid CDM. The big thing that I just noticed with this card is take a look at his dribbling increase on this card, considering the height that he has, right? In the CDM position, those dribbling stats are really nice to have, okay? Now, obviously, he's not going to be super responsive, but those dribbling stats are beautiful to have for a CDM. Gorgeous, okay? The passing stats on the card, he can actually pass the ball really well, so that's obviously a welcome improvement on the card as well, because with that, with his 4-star weak foot and his strong foot, we know that he'll be able to pass the ball quite consistently in certain areas, especially because he has 90 composure, right? So the big thing with this card is going to be a lot of different variables, but it's gonna be a card that's not gonna be as sluggish as his rare gold one, but he's gonna be a solid defensive presence. Even having the 66 finishing, but 99 shot power and 90 long shots is gonna be a really nice thing to have, because if you do find yourself in a situation where you do want to shoot the ball, he'll be able to shoot it quite nicely. He may not have the finishing stat, but the shot power will compensate well for it, even if he doesn't hit the sides completely, right? So I mean, it looks like a fantastic card. To be honest with you guys, I think the card costs a solid like 170, 180k. And to be honest with you, I'm pretty sure he's going to be way better than that Team of the Season Fernandinho card. But I think Fernandinho costs a little bit more. I'm just going to go ahead and check out his price really quickly just to see what we're working with here, because that height part on the card makes a significant difference. So he's 236k. So you're paying 236k for a card that's tradable, but also for the Manchester City and Brazilian links, because obviously with Ndidi's card, he is Nigerian, so it's a little bit different. But for me personally, works out perfectly because I can link him with players like Simone, Ozymane's card, and then put Blanc in the midfield so I can get those nice links with him. But just for now, with the player review, we are going to be lined up with the 4-3-3 with the Premier League squad. We're going to be using him next to Laurent Blanc as a CDM. I want to try him out on balance instructions first, because I want to see what he's like pushing up, coming back, because there is also the stat of 87 attacking positioning that we have to take into consideration. Will he be a super aggressive attacker even with the medium-high work rates? To be honest with you guys, I think he's going to have such a fantastic balance with the stay back while attacking cover center that it's going to be really nice to have, because he'll sometimes attack, right? So Couple of things, man. A couple of things with this card. So in regards to the custom tactics, we are going to be using him in our typical 4-2-3-1. Perfect for my situation, trying him out with the pressure on heavy touch because we want to see what he's like moving with Laurent Blanc, especially on the balance instruction, right? So we're going to go ahead and change that specifically for the team. So we're going to take out cut passing lanes. We're going to keep Laurent Blanc on stay back while attacking cover center. And we're going to see how Ndidi plays in that position. So let's get into a game, see how he plays. Hopefully he's a beast. Just got to switch some of these guys around because Ayoze is way better as a cam. Mahrez will switch off to the right side. Felipe Anderson up top. Actually, Felipe Anderson over the left side. Daniel James up top. So let's get into a game and see how he plays. Okay, so we're going to switch instantly to our attacking instructions. We're going to see what he's like without the shadow chemistry style, because obviously we can see what his defensive presence is like even without the pace coming back and whatnot. So we need to see what he's like coming back in the defense, going forward, all that fun stuff. Without the shadow chemistry style, he actually runs really quickly. Look at that defensive presence this card has, man. I actually love the dribbling boost. It's really, really noticeable when you're running and defending with him. Interesting, he actually offered himself in an attacking position right there, which is actually quite nice because on the balance instruction, you can see the way he positions himself, that when he goes upwards, Blanc stays back, but then his 87 attacking positioning will still make him push up, right? So pretty nice in regards to that stuff so far. He gets back into position quite quickly too. With the medium-high work rate, it's pretty nice. 4-star weak foot, incredibly helpful there. Positions himself well to intercept that ball. Attacking play right here. Does he shoot? So again, you could see the finishing not that high up right there. But the finishing, but the shot power that he has with 99 shot power is noticeable in that situation. So you can't really expect this card to really score too many opportunities for you unless you actually specifically upgrade his shooting abilities. But we're obviously just showing off his attacking presence that he has with the 87 attacking positioning that he does have, because obviously you want to test that out. But I'm telling you, man, this card on stay back while attacking cover center is going to be super ideal. His dribbling is significantly better. I love the way he feels when he has the ball at his feet. Look at his positioning off the ball wise when I don't even have a shadow chemistry style on him. He does the same thing that Blanc does and occupies that middle area really nicely. I'm going to love this card. Look at this dribbling that he has. Look at that. Because those 3 main dribbling stats are so high that it's actually super responsive. 4-star weak foot in that situation to pass the ball in the attacking space is really nice as well. Oh! Beautiful play right there. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. In that situation, obviously, first-time shots are not necessarily the most ideal thing to do because obviously it's not a FIFA finish. You guys know you have to do the 3 most consistent shots. In that situation right there, what you want to do is you want to kind of control the ball at a 45-degree angle and then go for the heel-to-heel skill move. Or in Ndidi's case, because he doesn't have the skill move, because I think you have to use a 4-star skiller for the heel-to-heel. I could be wrong. You have to do a ball roll touch to get past the goalkeeper there. But I wanted to try out his shooting just from the first time right there. And honestly, man, this card on balance is nice. I can only imagine what he's like on the stay back while attacking. Instantly makes the run in that situation right there too. I didn't press L1 for him either. So you can obviously see that with the 87 attacking positioning, he will sometimes attack for you if you want him to. On the balance instruction, he'll definitely utilize that empty space. Now, he's not doing it as much as someone like Ferland Mendy's Shapeshifters card does. Like, that card moves all the time, even with his medium work rates. But I feel like Ndidi is definitely choosing his attacking engagements really nicely. Like, he's not doing it when he doesn't really need to do it, and he's doing it in moments where it makes sense in comparison, or not in comparison, but in relation to Laurent Blanc chilling with him, right? So, might score this opportunity right here. Nice little finesse. Oh, yeah, finesse is not an ideal shot. You can get that touch right there. And Ayoze Perez, little AI block. Bam. Little bounce pass. Bam. There we go. We scored that opportunity. Ayoze Perez, like I said, guys, in the cam position, really nice. Guys, I'm really liking this Ndidi card, man. I love the way he's moving in my team. You know how when I did the Team of the Season Fernandinho review, I was telling you guys, like, I don't feel like he does anything in my team. Like, Ndidi, you definitely notice his presence in the game, man, for sure. Okay, guys, we're going to try him out on stay back while attacking because I want to see if he just still attacks like the guy that he is with his 87 attacking positioning. So let's just use him on stay back while attacking cover center. I don't know why, man. I have such a good feeling of it because he keeps lingering in that middle area like Blanc does, which is what makes these CDMs really good. So let's see what he does now. We're going to play the second half a little bit more seriously right now because I have no doubt defensively Ndidi will be really, really nice. Yeah, moves up a little bit right there. So you should expect a little bit of an attacking presence with this card, even on the stay back while attacking. Look, you see what I'm talking about? You see that little... You see the position they kind of occupy themselves in? Look at that. Look at Ndidi right now. He does the same thing as Blanc, dude. That's so important, man. He positions himself in line with Laurent Blanc really nicely. I kind of want to try out cut passing lanes with him. Because of his agility and balance, I feel like he's actually going to be pretty decent at doing that. I'm gonna pause the game right now and try that. Like, look at the way that he's marking the guy up top right now. You see? Marks the guy in the middle instantly right there. Whole time. Not doing anything. Pretty nice, man. Okay, so we're going to try some different tactics over here because I really like the way that he's moving right now. I'm going to go ahead and use pressure on heavy touch, a little bit higher depth, and we'll keep the width on 5. I think that should be okay, but we're going to use him on cut passing lanes because I like the way that he's moving with the stay back while attacking cover center. So let's see how he moves with that. I think the attacking ones doesn't really matter. We're just checking out if he makes a good CDM anyways. We'll try a little bit, but I just want to see if he plays well with the cut pass lanes when we lose possession of the ball. I'm telling you guys, he runs really fast just without the shadow. With the shadow, it's going to be even better, dude. There we go, Ayozi. Let's go. Nicely done with Ndidi. Good positioning with him there. We might be able to go on the counterattack here and actually score. Let's see. My boy's on side right here. Nice little finesse shot with that finesse shot trait. Nicely done. Ndidi starts off with a nice little defensive play right there. We score that opportunity. Cut passing lane. Working out really nicely with him. This is going to be the type of CDM, my dudes, where whichever instruction you decide to give him, he'll play it really, really nicely for sure. That's good. I wanted to kind of like push out my center back in that situation to see what Ndidi would do. And you could see that he immediately occupies a center back position because he realizes that he's out of position there. So that dribbling and composure that he has in those tight little spaces is going to be really nice too. Nice little finesse shot again with Daniel James. Nicely done, man. Alright guys, so final verdict on Ndidi's card. He's a really, really good card, guys. Really good. So there's two different chemistry styles that I would recommend putting on this card if you guys want to use him, because I was using him on basic chemistry style, right, with 79 acceleration and 87 sprint speed. And if I'm being completely honest with you guys, he was actually moving around the pitch really nicely. So you notice that, yes, you get the +5 for defensive awareness, sliding tackles, and strength. But the thing about the chemistry style that you could give him with the engine chemistry style is that these defensive stats and these physical stats are already really good. So with the anchor, giving him more acceleration to get into certain spaces quicker would be an ideal situation. Also because with the 87 attacking positioning, you need him to get back into position quickly if he does end up pushing up, which he will do regardless, because again, I was using him on the basic chemistry style and he was still doing it anyways. But with the engine, increasing the agility, balance, and dribbling stat on the card could be a super, super beneficial thing to do if you guys want to choose to use this card in your team. For me personally, the dribbling part of the card, I didn't necessarily mind. Now, obviously, with the basic, you're still giving him +5 for ball control, dribbling, and agility, which is definitely going to be a thing. But my focus with this card would mostly be defending, right? And mostly be about having the pace to get into certain positions quickly, because there were certain moments where he has to chase after opposition because my players moved a certain way, where if I had the Shadow Chemistry style with these defensive stat increases as well as the acceleration and sprint speed, it could be an ideal situation. So I think the card is really good regardless. He's like 160k, 170k for the SBC. We can actually check this out right over here for Wilfred Ndidi's card. He's 171k. Again, take into consideration that if you don't mind him being untradeable and you have an EPL team, he's a really good card. It's just a matter of whether or not you want to use the engine on him or the shadow. I would personally use the shadow because I would love to have that pace for certain situations in the game because I want him to be more defensive oriented, but it is still a welcome inclusion to have the 87 attacking positioning from time to time depending on the situation of the game. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you guys want me to make like a tutorial of how to get the gameplay objective cards quicker and the teams that I use, the tactics that I use and whatnot. Because I think some people would actually want that because people wonder how I do those so quickly. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the 3 videos today. I will upload the 4th one and we'll see how it does. I'll see you guys later. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.